If your work requires you to share highly classified files across cloud storage platforms, well, you'll appreciate the need for a secure, unbreakable solution, right? And with large-scale data breaches becoming rampant, it's difficult to know which platform to trust. Fortunately, you can trust my judgment. Yep, I am high on confidence, like this dude. Hey, I'm Jason, and in today's video, I'm going to present 5 of the most secure cloud storage platforms, in no particular order: pCloud, SyncCloud, IceDrive, Mega, and Tresorit. However, all 5 providers don't target the same demographics or have the same security features. So, to help you determine which of them is the safest of the lot and will best suit your needs, I'll judge all 5 cloud service providers based on the following categories: security, privacy, and pricing. So, hit the like button and subscribe button for more updates and reviews on cloud storage platforms. Plus, it helps the channel reach many others interested in such reviews. Now, let's get the ball rolling. We kickstart with SyncCloud. Now, SyncCloud is one of my favorite cloud storage platforms due to its great features, simple yet eye-catching interface, and excellent customer service. Its generous storage capacities mean that I can save and sync many files across all devices. But how secure is it? Well, let's find out. SyncCloud's reputation hinges on its security, as evidenced by the various safety features it has implemented to keep user files and folders safe. It boasts of the much-touted zero-knowledge client-side encryption, which secures my data from outside intrusion. Now, this feature ensures that I'm the only one with access to my data. Not even law enforcement officials, the law, or unscrupulous hackers can lay their hands on my files and folders without my express permission. The platform also features the industry-standard AES 256-bit encryption that protects my files while they rest on the cloud. If my data is being moved from my device to its servers, the transport layer protection feature ensures that they arrive safe and sound. Now, regarding servers, Sync's data centers are SSAE Type 16 certified, guarantee that the company handles user security, privacy, and data with utmost confidentiality and excellence. Its two-factor authentication feature ensures that no one gets access to my account, plus its granular permissions feature guarantees the sanctity of my documents. So looking at the robust and complete security SyncCloud provides, I'm going to award it a 5 out of 5. Do you think it's a fair mark? Hey, share your thoughts in the comment section. Next up is privacy. SyncCloud is committed to keeping its clients' businesses private, which I find quite admirable. First, SyncCloud operates from Canada, which is good because Canada isn't subject to the US Patriot Act. That's an act that allows the government to spy on US citizens. It's awful, isn't it? Now, the company is HIPAA compliant, which means it adheres to a set of regulations designed to ensure the confidentiality of its users. But that's not all. SyncCloud has also joined PPEDA, which forces businesses to seek permission from users or patrons before disclosing their personal information to third parties. That's pretty cool. Therefore, SyncCloud will never share your data without your prior consent. And the icing on the cake is SyncCloud's SOC compliance certificates that prove its capacity to keep user data private. Thus, it's fair to say that SyncCloud's dedication to safeguarding the privacy of its users earns it a 5 out of 5. But I'm curious, do you think SyncCloud's approach to user privacy is perhaps an overkill? I'd like to know what you think. Let us know in the comments below. One category, however, where SyncCloud definitely doesn't overkill is pricing. Let's discuss it then, shall we? SyncCloud pricing comes in 2 tiers: individuals and teams, each featuring 3 separate plans. The individuals tier features the free, solo basic, and solo professional plans with varying costs and attendant features. The free plan costs nada and features 5 gigs of storage space, which is okay. Solo basic costs $8 per month but is billed annually, and it comes with 2 terabytes of storage space and an advanced sharing feature. Solo Professional costs $24 monthly, but you can purchase the annual plan for $20. Now, the Teams plan is designed for, yes, yeah, you guessed it, teams. Clever people. Anyway, it features 3 plans: Standard, Unlimited, and Enterprise. The Standard plan costs $6 monthly and comes with 1 terabyte of storage space and an administrator account. Unlimited costs $15 every month and is billed annually, but you can opt for the monthly payment, which is $18 and comes with unlimited storage, custom branding, and phone support. The enterprise plan, on the other hand, is made for bigger organizations. However, you'll need to call the company for a custom price. It allows a minimum of 100 users and provides training on how to get the best out of the plan. So, contrasting the features on offer with the low price plans, I give SyncCloud a 5 out of 5. Now, if you're convinced and would like to purchase SyncCloud, well, we've got some sweet deals just for you. Check the links in the description below. Now, next on my list is pCloud. Okay, so you've watched my previous videos, right? And you'll realize that pCloud features regularly in my top-rated cloud storage platforms, which is no fluke, just by the way, because you see, pCloud's got some amazing features like unlimited file size, great upload and download speed, and an excellent file management system. However, pCloud is known for its military-grade security that guarantees safety even when faced with the most notorious cyber threats. You don't believe me? Well, let's go check out its security features. The cloud service provider also boasts of the unbreakable AES 256-bit encryption and the industry-standard TLS encryption for files in transit. The platform provides client-side zero-knowledge encryption, but as a paid feature known as CryptoPass. As a pCloud crypto subscriber, the platform provides me with a dedicated crypto folder to keep all my sensitive documents safe and protected from prying eyes. I then create a unique encryption key, which gives me sole access to my files and folders. Not even the company can access these sensitive documents on a court order, nor can the government with all its sophisticated machinery, even if it tried. Plus, its two-factor authentication means no one can access my files, even if they have my password, adding another level of security. So, pCloud definitely earns a solid 5 out of 5 for its security features and robust security measures. However, do you think pCloud needed to put its CryptoPass feature behind a paid wall? Share your thoughts in the comments box down below. Meanwhile, let's go check out pCloud's privacy features, shall we? pCloud operates from Switzerland, one of the best privacy-friendly countries in the world. But there is an issue.
Houston, we have a problem.
Existing users have data centers in the US, meaning the company could allow authorities to access user data under the US Patriot Act. However, new users can circumvent this by selecting Europe as their data center during installation. Now, according to pCloud's privacy policy, the company collects and stores your personal data for marketing purposes. But don't be alarmed. You see, the company assures its users that the data it collects won't identify the individuals, nor would they share their data with third parties. Thus, even if the government gets its little hands on your data, it won't be able to identify you as the owner. And this is so reassuring. Thus, yeah, I'm awarding pCloud a beautiful 5 out of 5 for its dedication to user privacy. But are the privacy policies of pCloud a source of concern for you? Let's discuss this in the comment section. But before that, let's talk about pricing. pCloud has two pricing plans, annual and lifetime. The annual plan is subdivided into two tiers, Premium and Premium Plus. The Premium plan costs $49.90 and comes with a storage capacity of 500 gigabytes. The Premium Plus costs $99.99 and has a 2 terabyte storage capacity for your files and folders. Now, the lifetime plan is for consumers who don't want to go through the hustle of paying monthly or annual subscriptions, and it comes in 3 tiers: Premium, Premium Plus, and Custom Plan. Choosing the Premium will cost you $199, and you can enjoy 500 gigs of storage space. Now, if you're interested in the Premium Plus, you'll have to pay $399, which features 2 terabytes of storage space. You can opt for the Custom Plan, which costs $1,190 and comes with 10 terabytes of storage space. So looking at the amount of space on offer and their respective costs, pCloud appears to be on the higher side. Thus, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. But what do you think is the reason for pCloud's pricey plans? Share your thoughts in the comment section. And that brings us to the next cloud storage provider on our list, IceDrive. IceDrive is a next-generation cloud storage platform designed primarily to store photos and videos. Now, knowing how people value their photos and videos and how they can be weaponized when they fall into the wrong hands, let's see how the company handles security. IceDrive also uses client-side encryption, but unlike pCloud and SyncCloud, it employs the less popular but ultra-efficient two-fish encryption to protect your files and folders. Its zero-knowledge encryption means only you can access your files and folders on the platform. However, these security measures are available at a fee here. And since there are no available security audits, well, we can only take IceDrive's word for it. The company also features two-factor authentication, which uses an authenticator app that generates one-time passwords. Now, you can opt for SMS authentication too, but note that you're going to be easy prey to hackers. IceDrive's two-factor authentication is smart, but its lack of extra security features like custom passwords puts it below SyncCloud and pCloud. Thus, I'm going to award it a 4.5 out of 5 for security. But are custom passwords necessary, since the platform has client-side encryption? Let me know in the comment section. IceDrive security could have been better. I just hope we don't say the same about its privacy. IceDrive is headquartered in the UK, a member of the information sharing Five Eyes Alliance. And already I'm sensing those red flags. And this is because the Five Eyes are a group of countries believed to circumvent local and international privacy laws. Plus, the company also has servers in the US, another member of the alliance. Though IceDrive is GDPR compliant and it uses zero-knowledge encryption, I'm still going to be cautious about the files that I store on its platform. And you should too. Considering the locations of IceDrive's servers and their perceived lack of user privacy, I'm awarding it a 3.5 out of 5. But do you think IceDrive's zero-knowledge encryption is enough assurance of its privacy? Oh, I can't wait to read what you think in the comment section. IceDrive's pricing plans comes in 3 tiers: Lite, Pro, and Pro Plus. Each tier has a monthly, yearly, and lifetime subscription option. The monthly subscription for the Pro plan costs $4.99 and features 1 terabyte of cloud storage, while the Pro Plus goes for $17.99 and comes with 5 terabytes of storage space. Now, regarding the yearly subscription, the Lite plan is $19.99 and features 150 gigs of storage. The Pro plan costs $49.99 and has a 1 terabyte storage capacity, or you can pay $179.99 for the Pro Plus plan, which has a 5 terabyte storage capacity. However, to escape the torture of constantly paying subscriptions, you can opt for the lifetime plans. Here you get to pay $99 and enjoy 150 gigs of storage space, or pay $499 for the Pro 3 plan and get access to 3 terabytes of storage space. You can also opt for the Pro X plan, which costs $999 and features 10 terabytes of storage space. Now, comparing the various pricing plans, IceDrive is the cheapest on the list, and thus earns a 5 out of 5. However, I think it's because of its fewer security and privacy features. Do you agree? Share your opinion in the comment section. And now it's time to introduce my 4th option, Tresorit. Tresorit focuses primarily on businesses and has tailored its services to suit them, but it also offers products for individuals. But how does it fare when it comes to security? Well, that's why I'm here, so let's go check it out. Tresorit ensures that you are the only one with access to your files and folders with end-to-end encryption. Even in the extremely rare event that the platform suffers a major data breach, your files and folders are safe with client-side encryption. The company employs the much-touted AES 256-bit encryption to protect files at rest and applies the same encryption to shared folders and email attachments. When files are in transit to the server, Tresorit protects them with the Transport Layer Security Protocol. Now, one feature that gives Tresorit an edge is its email encryption, which keeps email hackers at bay. Tresorit's security is impressive, and its enterprise solution to email hacking is laudable. Thus, I awarded a 5 out of 5. Which of Tresorit's security features impressed you the most? Let me know in the comment section. Meanwhile, let's go check out its privacy features, shall we? Are they as equally impressive? Tresorit is based also in Switzerland, one of the world's most picturesque and privacy-friendly countries. The cloud service provider is certified by the Swiss Digital Initiative. This non-profit organization ensures that service providers' security, data protection, reliability, and user interactions are up to scratch. Tresorit has signed on to major organizations dedicated to protecting users' privacy, including GDPR, HIPAA, and DDPA, to cement its commitment to user privacy. So, considering how seriously the company takes its user privacy, it earns a 4.8 out of 5. But what do you think about Tresorit's privacy? Hey, I'd love to read your views in the comment section below. Which brings us to pricing. Now, Tresorit offers 2 types of pricing plans, individual and business. The individual plan features two tiers. That's personal and professional. The personal tier is suited for private use, costing $13.99 monthly and $143.88 annually. The professional tier, designed for small-scale businesses and freelancers, is $33.99 per month and $329.88 every year. The business plan, which is solely for big organizations and businesses, has three tiers: Business Standard, Business Plan, and Enterprise. Now, the Business Standard costs $18 per user monthly and $174 annually. The Business Plan costs $24 per user every month and $228 per user annually. The Enterprise tier allows at least 50 users, but you'll have to call the cloud storage provider for the price and storage capacity that suits your needs. Now look, I think Tresorit's price plans are quite expensive compared to the ones on this platform. Thus, it gets a 3.5 out of 5. But do you think its prices are justified? Express your view in the comment section below. And that brings us to the final cloud storage platform in today's video, MegaCloud. MegaCloud began as Mega Uploads, a file hosting site that had to be shut down for copyright infringements. But from the ashes rose the cloud storage platform, which is now rebranded as MegaCloud, with the tagline, "The Privacy Company." Interestingly, Mega's past didn't affect its new image, as about 1 million people signed up within a few months of its launch. So let's see what MegaCloud has to offer regarding security. Mega also uses zero-knowledge encryption, indicating that only the users know and can access their files on the internet. The cloud storage provider uses AES 256-bit encryption to encode files at rest and then employs TLS encryption to safeguard files in transit. And to add an extra layer of protection, Mega features two-factor authentication. They have basic security features, but they do get the work done. I'm giving Mega a 4 out of 5 for its lack of sophisticated security features. But does sophistication matter to you too? Or you don't mind so far as the job gets done? Let me know in the comment section. Now, Mega doesn't offer much in terms of privacy, aside from the fact that it has spread its servers across Europe, Canada, and New Zealand. Now, this move prevents any country's government from shutting down its operations, as they did not too long ago. Mega's presence in Europe means it is GDPR compliant, which it has extended to other users outside of Europe. Mega has to do more to ensure user privacy, especially given its, well, not so glorious past. Thus, it gets a 3.5 out of 5. But do you agree with my assertion of Mega's privacy? You can share your thoughts in the comments box below. And this brings us to the pricing category. Now, Mega has two pricing plans, individual and team. The individual is divided into 4 plans: the Pro Lite, Pro 1, Pro 2, and Pro 3, each with its attendant storage capacities. The Pro Lite plan costs $5.43 per month or $54.49 per year, and it features 400 gigs of storage. The Pro 1 plan costs $10.80 every month and $108.92 every year and comes with 2 terabytes of storage space. If you opt for Pro 2, you'll pay $21.76 monthly and $217.64 annually to enjoy 8 terabytes of storage capacity. The final plan in the individual tier, Pro 3, costs $32.70 per month and $327.18 per year and features 16 terabytes of storage. Now, the team tier, on the other hand, is designed for groups and allows a minimum of 3 users, and it starts at $16.43 with 3 terabytes of storage space, which you can increase to 10 depending on your needs. Now look, Mega is quite expensive, considering its level of security and privacy, but it makes up for it with its big storage capacities. So I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5. Should Mega have scored a lower or higher mark? Let me know in the comment section. So, tabulating the results, SyncCloud and pCloud tie at the top with 15 out of 15, which it isn't surprising given their extreme dedication to user security and privacy. Following closely is IceDrive with a total score of 14 out of 15. Tresorit gets an impressive 13.3, while Mega hits 12 for all its efforts. However, one thing is for sure, all 5 platforms use the best security features in cloud storage, so you can count on them to keep your account and data safe. And this brings us to the end of this video. But before you go, please go and check out this video here where I discuss which platform is the best for Android. Go check it out. And thanks so much for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.